When there's a natural disaster occurring, it's very common for us to feel some anxiety and even stress over how we're going to react. When children are involved, there's even more details to plan for and more things we have to consider. Like, what do we say to our children? How much information do we share with them? And what can we do to keep them safe? When there's a natural disaster coming, children know. They usually either hear us talking about it, they might hear something on the radio or the television, or they might just sense the anxiety and stress that we're all feeling. With small children, it's good to have the children know what's going on in an age-appropriate way. So what do I mean by that? So a little guy or girl may not need to know a bunch of details about the impending weather, but what they need to know is that you're working hard to keep them safe and that the community is working hard to keep them safe. For older children, they might be able to take more details, like this is the storm path, or this is what happens when there's a volcano or an earthquake, so you can make it a teachable lesson for them. But even more importantly, they can be part of the solution process. You can have them help gather supplies, take them to the store, and as you're doing that, you're able to reassure them that these are the steps we take to make sure that we stay safe. When children see images on TV, sometimes they personalize those images and they think, could that happen to me? It's good to be honest with children and let them know we really can't control what happens, but that you're doing everything you can to be safe. Another thing that's really important when supporting children is to try to keep their routine as normal as possible. Now, of course, you can't send them to school if school has been canceled, but what you can try to do is keep their sleep schedule the same. Try to keep other events as routine as possible, because routine in children is a sense of safety and security when there's chaos in other areas. Finally, and perhaps most importantly, is that when children are experiencing a lot of transitions and changes, their behavior might act out. They might be more grouchy or be more tired. And so as parents and caregivers, we need to just understand to give them a little more affection, a little more understanding, and be sure to validate their feelings. Let them know that you feel a little scared sometimes too, and that it's okay to have the feelings that they're having, and that you and your whole community are working to make sure that they are safe.